Hey everybody, this is Chris with OPSED, and today I'm going to be going over how to get the costume challenges for the Nomad Specialist. Now, just like all the other specialists, you get his first couple of unlocks, I believe it's the first 6, just by getting kills. So you get up to 800 kills while using the specialist at all, and you will unlock his first 6 costumes. The final 3, however, require you to do specific things. So with the hats, for example, you have to get 10 kills shortly after using Reject, then 20 kills shortly after using Reject. And then for the final one, you have to get a rapid kill with the Hive 3 different times. That is to say, you need to have the Hive out and get a double kill 3 different times. For the chest, it's going to be the exact same thing. You're going to get the first several of them just for getting kills. It's going to be, up to 700 kills for the chest. And then the next 2 are going to be 20 kills with the Hive, then 40 kills with the Hive. And then for the final one, again, it's going to be kill 2 enemies shortly after using Reject 2 times. So that means twice you have to get a double kill shortly after using Reject. Now, honestly, the first 8 of these are pretty simple to do. For the first 6, obviously, you just have to put on Nomad, play as usual, you're going to get kills, and you're going to unlock the first 6 of these costumes. The next 2, you just have to make sure you're using the correct ability. So if you need to get the chest unlocked, you want to be using the Hive. If you need to get the hat unlocked, you want to be using Reject. And you're just going to have to alternate between them based on which challenge you're on. And you just need to get kills while using them. Really not too much special to do there. For the last 2, it does get a little bit more difficult. So I found that of all the specialists I've done this for, this was by far the hardest. Hive and Reject are not very easy to get double kills with. The Hive is going to be a little bit easier than Reject, but not by much. So I'm going to go over a couple of different strategies to do that. We're going to start with the Hive. So usually when you use the Hive, you want to use it in an objective mode. You want to throw it on a point. You want to throw it where people are coming from, and then kind of go about your business and hope people run into it. That works. It's great. It's effective, but it's not really going to get you double kills very often. So to get double kills with the Hive, I found the best way I could do it was to actually just spam it as fast as I could at a direction I thought the enemies were coming from. This worked particularly well at choke points or at spawns or right around a corner or at a sniper roost, somewhere like that. And I just spammed it as quickly as I could, and hopefully you'd get 1 or 2 players walking in there and get the double kill. Some places I've heard people like to cheese this is perhaps sitting in the window at Nuketown and shooting your hives at the car, or shooting them across the map, or shooting them at the B point in Domination. I didn't try that personally. I'm not a big fan of Nuketown, but I've heard that works, and it kind of runs along the same lines as what I like to do. Another thing to keep in mind when you're using the Hive and trying to get these double kills is that your hives disappear when you die, but they actually don't disappear until you respawn. So if you've thrown your hives out and then immediately got killed and you think you might have a shot at getting double kills, make sure to watch the entire kill cam. That way you have all the time in the world to get that double kill from people. I know for a fact when I was getting my 2 hive kills, at least one of the double kills I got happened after I had died and was watching the previous kill cam. Reject took a little bit longer to get, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult to cheese. Because, frankly, the biggest problem with Reject is you're not going to get up a lot of the time, especially when there's 2 enemies around you. Now, this gameplay in front of you is when I got the final of my Reject challenges. And I really have to say, within the time I did it, I didn't find a specific strategy that worked amazingly well. The best thing I could find to do was, whenever I got killed, if I knew there was only 1 enemy around, I simply didn't use Reject. I would just let it pass. I'd let it fail. I'd keep half of my power so that I'd have Reject back as quickly as possible, and then maybe get that second chance to get a double kill. Now, in the situations where I did know there were players, and there were a couple of players nearby, or there might be a couple of players nearby, the thing I found the most effective was to actually pop Reject as quickly as humanly possible once I knew I was dead. I didn't wait. I didn't sit there and see if he was camping me. Just immediately, instantly hit that specialist button. Get back up as quickly as possible. Jump, move, boost, wall climb, do whatever I could to not die. And then find enemies and kill them as quickly as possible. And surprisingly, I got this pretty quick doing that. even though throughout the whole time I was using Reject, I was really worried that I was never ever going to be able to get this achievement. There are some things to try and do to cheese this. One of the big ones would be, again, sitting in a sniper window somewhere where you're not going to have a lot of enemies near you to camp you when you die, so that when you die, you will be able to reject pretty easily, and then hopefully look out your sniper window and get 2 really quick kills, either with your sniper rifle or your assault rifle. Or maybe even a light machine gun. Again, Nuketown's a great place to do this. You sit in the window, you have your light machine gun out, somebody kills you, you rejack in the window and just spam as quickly as you can at one of the choke points. Hopefully this will help you get through that. Honestly, I'm not sure I'd put in the time to cheese it unless you've already put some time into trying to just do it normally, because I feel like going into cheese it's going to not be that fun. You're not going to be able to do a whole lot else, whereas going in, playing the game normally, using the specialist, and just paying attention for situations where you might be able to get those double kills is a lot more fun for me and doesn't interrupt the gameplay while also trying to get these challenges. Alright, well, I hope this helped. Good luck on getting that Chupacabra armor and getting your hero armor later. This has been Chris with Offset, and I'll see you next time.